And welcome back to the Homemade Podcast of Sports with your host, Jay Pops. Guys, it is about 9:15 a.m. All right, it is September 20th, 2022. This is officially beat the heck out of Arkansas hate week. Because I can't stand them. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. They're starting to remind me of those texts. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. No, they weren't. No, they weren't. But I can't stand them. They won last year. So in their mind, they're going to continue to win. And rightfully so, because you guys did win. But needless to say, do I need to remind you all? You only won that game by 3 points. No. You only won that game by 10 points. I'm sorry, my mistake. You only won that game by 10 points. All right. And that's when we were at our worst. That's when we were at our worst. This year, hell, we look even worse on offense. We look even worse. But you know what? I got a feeling about this game. I just have that feeling. I have that feeling that this game here, Jimbo Fisher and Texas A&M, that offense is going to solidify something. I have a feeling that defense for Texas A&M is going to solidify something. Understand that it's a difference in conference play, baby. This is conference. Arkansas has already opened their conference against South Carolina. They tore South Carolina up. Although they did that, South Carolina still scored about 30 points, if I'm not mistaken. All right, the last game that Arkansas just played, that opponent, Missouri State, all credit to Missouri State and Bob Petrino. That was his homecoming. They still put up like 30 points. And Arkansas didn't pull away into the fourth quarter. We on Missouri State. All right. So I'm going to make that clear one more time. We on Missouri State. Okay. This game is going to be hard. This game is going to be very tough for both teams. And I mean both teams. Because both of them won. And you can't feel any better to say that I got my first SEC West win. All right? Because everybody want to be on top of the mountain. So it's time. So what are we looking at here? So number one, for Texas A&M, for sure. You're going to get Arkansas's best shot. All right? You're going to get one of their best shots all season. What are they going to bring? Because for number one, this is their energy factor. Number one is the game itself, which is a rivalry. All right, no, this is a legit rivalry, although the rivalry has been lopsided lately. But this is a legit rivalry. Number two, A&M, I'm talking to you. You're the fourth best talented team in the nation. Last year, coming into the ball game, you were the seventh best talented team in the nation. Arkansas, 26. No. They take that seriously. So they're coming in with a knock the heads off shoulder mentality because for one thing, you're overly assertive talented in them. All right? Well, you let me rephrase that. You're overly talented than what Arkansas will ever be. Okay? Said the same thing about App State. But, hey, we're not gonna talk about that. But you're way more talented than what Arkansas will ever be. All right? So that's one thing they're gonna come in with they're gonna come in with that energy. Number three, although Arkansas is ranked at number 10, it's a lot of people still don't believe in Arkansas. All right? So this game here, they want to go out there and prove to everybody that they belong in the top 10. I believe A&M have something to say about that. That's what I believe. That defense for Texas A&M is for real. That defense for Arkansas, you got to exploit that. You have to exploit it. All right, so let's talk about some things here. So this is the total offense. And to a lot of my A&M family, it's going to piss a lot of y'all off. So I advise you guys, if you do not want to hear this all over again, please close your ears. For the ones that do want to hear, that maybe just did not know, what I'm about to tell you. All right. So Arkansas, total offense. They're ranked number 19 in the country. They have the 19th best offense in the nation. 500 yards per game average. Okay? Texas A&M, offense. And this is by far the worst I've ever seen Jimbo Fisher offense. They're ranked 110th in the nation. 313 yards per game. Once again, I believe this game here, you go out there and you fix all of that. Okay? You go out there and you fix all of that. So now, let's look at this total defense. All right, so total defense. It's going to make a lot of you all happy out there because it makes me happy all the time. Texas A&M is number 31 in total defense. All right, 301.7 yards allowed per game. That's still a high number for me, but it's still early in the season. That number can be skewed on a lot of factors. All right, we continue to go up. Texas A&M is number 31 in the country though in total defense. This is the reason why I say, man, this game is going to be a damn good ball game. Arkansas, number 105. Okay? Arkansas gives up 421.3 yards a game. Texas A&M, you got to exploit that weakness. And you have to exploit it bad. All right? So, passing yards on offense. The passing offense. Arkansas is number 54. It ain't nothing to brag about at all. I thought they were maybe a little bit better than that, but no, turns out Arkansas just heavily runs the ball. And that's their key factor. But Arkansas is number 54 in the nation in passing yards, 256 yards a game. Texas A&M is number 99 with 208 passing yards per game. All right, once again, you have to exploit some here. Passing yards allowed. Texas A&M, this is where you hold your own. And this is the reason why I do believe that you're going to win this game. How do they say it? Very handily. To me, I believe you're going to win this game very handily. All right. Texas A&M passing yards allowed, number 9 in the country. They're only allowing 147.3 yards. The team that's up above them is the Alabama Crimson Tide. You're now in that category. Texas A&M. You're now up there amongst the elites in passing defense. All right, you have made it. I commend that defense so much. It's a lot of veterans, but it's a lot of freshmen as well. And they stepped up in that last game. You applaud yourself on that. Pass defense, that's what we've been trying to fix for years here. And we finally got it fixed. All right, so passing yards allowed. A&M is number 9 in the country. Arkansas, you guys have seen it all week. Number 131. That means that they are the last team in the FBS in passing yards allowed. Texas A&M, you have to exploit that. You got to exploit that weakness because it is a weakness. It ain't nothing skewed about that at all. That's a pure weakness. Go out, handle your business. I expect for Chris Marshall, I expect for Evan Stewart, I expect for Ananias and all of those guys to have a damn good game. I expect that, and all of those guys will be back next game. Chris, Evan, Smoke, Denver, all of those guys will be back for this Arkansas game. Okay? I expect them to exploit that weakness so much. You got to go out there and make a statement. Tell people, show people that your offense is indeed. Rushing offense. This is what worries me. This is what worries me just a little bit. Okay? Because I know that Arkansas is going to run the football. They're going to run it with KJ. They're going to run it with all those damn running backs that they have back there. I'm not going to name all of them because that's going to be too much time. But they have about a good 5 or 6 good running backs that I know for sure are going to the NFL. Yes, I'm going to hype Arkansas up just a bit much on that running back core because I believe they have one of the best running back stables in the nation. All right, so if you can contain that, you win this game handily. But they're going to run the football. All right, they're going to run. So Arkansas, number 10 in the nation in running the football with 243.7 yards a game. Texas A&M, number 112 in the nation with 105 yards per game. On that rushing offense that Arkansas has, they have scored 8 touchdowns in 3 games. You do the math on that. This is the reason to why I said that if anything scares me, it's their rushing attack. All right, because Kendall Browse is going to dial up a lot of plays. He's going to dial it up. All right, so rushing defense. Texas A&M is number 83 in the nation. I believe this rushing defense will get a little bit more better in this game. I believe they will come on with it because they've been bull stuffing for the last couple of games. Yeah, I said it. They've been bull stuffing for the last couple of games. I believe they can get it right this game. If you can contain that, put you in good hands. Rushing defense for Arkansas, number 7 in the nation with only 68.3 yards a game given up. That is elite. However, I know it. Arkansas hadn't played nobody before you guys come and tell me that. I know that. All right. Scoring offense. Arkansas is number 39 in the nation with 37 points per game. Texas A&M is number 109 in the nation. Yes, you guys have heard it all week. 109 in the nation with 20 points on average per game. Okay? Yes, I know it. That's a horrible stat. I don't want to hear that as well. But this defense has been stepping up for Texas A&M, okay? Scoring defense. Texas A&M is number, I believe is tied for number 9 in the nation in scoring defense. Arkansas, I believe they're ranked in like the 100s. Let me check this out. Let me make sure that that's what it actually is, okay? I don't know why I don't have that paper printed out. I did at first, or I believe I did at first. I just don't know what happened to it. But let me go to it, and I'm going to come on here with some more things, on tomorrow and stuff like that, and just break down the whole thing, okay? So scoring defense, yes, Texas A&M is tied for number 9 in the nation with only allowing 8.6 points per game. Once again, the team that's above them, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Okay? You are on that elite level. Georgia's number 1 with points per game allowed. You are one of 3 SEC teams. No, you are one of 4 SEC teams because Ole Miss is up there too. That is allowed not that many points per game. All right, so let me see where Arkansas is, and we're going to end the podcast after that, guys. Hope you guys have a great morning. Arkansas, scoring defense, is number 79 in the nation. Texas A&M offense, yeah, you've been that bad. You're ranked in the 100s with scoring offense, but you have to exploit that. You got to exploit that. Arkansas knows it. You know it. And they really want to see what you're going to do. Olin Buchanan said a good thing. As well as my boy that comes on there at about like on a 9 o'clock hour. Can't remember his name. But he said it on TexAgs as well, man. Jimbo is hiding tight ends. Eventually, we're going to see all these tight ends get used. He's hiding them right now. Jake Johnson is still hurt. But Donovan Green, Theodore Mellon, Orstrom, all those guys still helping. Max Wright help. You're going to see a lot of that work in this game. All right, so just be anticipating that. It's going to be a really good game. We have another night game, which is at 6 p.m. on ESPN, okay? The score prediction for this game that I have, score prediction, with that defense being so weak for Arkansas, and you guys are going to shun me on this one, 31-10, Texas A&M. I got them going in there and delivering a message to the SEC. Could be right, could be wrong. 31-10, Texas A&M sending the message out. That defense sending the message out, letting them know that we're not here for play. Stuff that you seen in those first 2 games leading up to the Miami game, totally false. False narrative. We're here. Max Johnson will get it right. We will get our 30 points once again. All right, 31-10 Texas A&M. That's my final prediction on that. I'll be back on tomorrow. Love all of you guys. #it.